Yum, I can smell the garlic as you crushed it. That was lovely. All this artistry. I love it. No wonder people, love watching chefs and really good cooks cook because it's artistry.
Sure.
Like everything of course is artistry. Watching anyone do something that is, creative, and cooking is creative because the human brain decided, well, let me take this and take this and take this and put it together and make it something palatable.
Yeah.
How they ever came to these conclusions is remarkable. Our ancestors were so brave and so optimistic and so daring, and either it's all just a big mistake and a dinosaur came and crushed everything around them and they just scooped it all up and ate it, and all of a sudden, this combination tasted good, and somebody's brain evolved. You know how we talk about there was somebody's brain evolved enough for them to say, I want something different. I want flavor with that raw meat. So let's just say we all started off as just, vegetation eaters.
Yes, sure.
But with every evolution, with every life cycle, I believe that the brain evolved for the body to evolve into being a meat eater. Some bodies needed meat to evolve in order to create an equity. Warmth, and to also find, because vegetation, couldn't keep you warm entirely, or didn't provide enough of the protein needed for the evolution cycle. So, I just think that was the trigger for, so they were hunting the beast, the mammoth or whatever it was, and lightning struck and fire happened where the mammoth happened to fall, and when they came to get it, some parts of the mammoth's flesh was cooked by the fire, and some parts were not. So nobody cared. They didn't discern between those two things. I feel I'm surmised. I'm just like
For
we do.
instance.
Yes. And but the people who were eating the parts that were cooked, something happened to their brains. That's evolution. So meat has been part. Meat has provided that protein and the fat that our brains needed.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry,
so
I think
fat.
I've had my finger on the lens.
That's
How
all right.
annoying. So fat is what is essential for our brains. It's important to have good cholesterol and fat in our brains because that's what sets off a chain reaction. I don't know enough about that aspect, but I do know that we all need good fats. And by depriving of our bodies of this fat, people are getting stupid. So that's what's happening. And also saturating the brain with bad fat, saturating the brain's chemistry and the body's chemistry, which goes to the brain with bad fat, is fucking people up. So sugar is bad fat. Back to our ancestors and the mammoth. And so the people who were eating the cooked part of this mammoth or beast or whatever, their brains evolved and they went, whoa, I like the taste of this. I'm not going to go back to raw, or whatever I'm not going to go back to that section they were eating that wasn't affected by this fire. Of course, in whatever grunty language they're saying to each other themselves. Grunt, 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 grunt.
Racism against our ancestors.
Wow, come on. It's not, they weren't all born speaking Hindi or Arabic, really.
Sure.
Anyway, I've digressed as per usual, darling. What's happening here, by the way?
Chopping up the garlic,
Oof.
chili, and
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, the next jump in technology, sensory technology, and all that, is being able to smell what we're filming. Because I really would love everyone to inhale what I'm smelling right now. It's garlic and chili and this curry leaf, which is Indian bay leaf. It's a type of bay leaf.
yeah.
And in Hindi we call it tej patti. And what that means, because tej, I think, is a Persian word, well, it derives from a Persian word, which a lot of Indo things, Arabic things, derive from Persia. come from Persian culture, but we're going back to tej. But the tej actually means strong, as in like pungent, you know, so it's pungent leaf. So that's what it means. Tej is robust. It means it's a bit like you, my darling.
Okay.
You know, so it's tej, but it's strong. It's really you can't miss its effect. Oh my gosh! Oh wow, the aromas. I don't know if watching pumpkin being cut is as seductive as watching everything else being cut.